The University of Groningen, located in the city of Groningen, was founded in 1614. It is one of the oldest universities in the Netherlands as well as one of its largest. Since its inception, more than 200,000 students have graduated. It is a member of the distinguished International Coimbra Group of European Universities. In April 2013, according to the results of the International Student Barometer, the University of Groningen, for the third time in a row, has been voted the best university of the Netherlands. In 2014, the university celebrated its 400th anniversary. The University of Groningen has 10 faculties, 9 graduate schools, 27 research centers and institutes, and more than 175 degree programs. Institution: the University of Groningen is organized in 10 faculties that offer programs and courses in the fields of humanities, social sciences, law, economics and business, spatial sciences, life sciences, and natural sciences and technology. Each faculty is a formal grouping of academic degree programs, schools and institutes, discipline areas, research centers, and/or any combination of these drawn together for educational purposes. Each faculty offers bachelor's, master's, PhD, and exchange programs, while some also offer short certificate courses. Facts and figures: 30,000 students, 6,213 first-year students, 48% of the 1,500 PhD students are international, 6,500 employees, 498 professors, 69 associate professors, 92 professors by special appointment, 49 bachelor's and 146 master's degree programs, 19 bachelor's degree programs are taught in English, 101 master's degree programs are taught in English, 16 research master's programs, 10 faculties, 9 graduate schools, 597 million euro annual turnover. The University of Groningen is in the top 3 of European research universities in the fields of ecology, material sciences, chemistry and astronomy. Other strong research groups are in nanoscience, physics, molecular biology, microbiology, medical sciences, neurosciences, sociology, philosophy, theology, archaeology and arts. Every year more than 5,000 research publications go to print and an average of 260 PhD students are awarded their PhD degree. The University of Groningen is a member of the so-called Excellence Group of the best universities in Europe. The Excellence Group has 56 members, which is 1.3% of the approximately 4,500 European institutions of higher education. The University of Groningen belongs to the top 100 large comprehensive research universities in the world. In 2013 and 2014, the University of Groningen ranked 98th in the Times Higher Education World University Rankings. The University of Groningen is worldwide on shared position 82 of the academic ranking of world universities. ARW is a global top 500 published annually by the Shanghai Jiao Tong University. The university was ranked 75th in the world in 2012 by the National Taiwan University that publishes the performance ranking of scientific papers for world universities. Groningen was internationally ranked by QS World University Rankings, and gained the position of 97th. The University of Groningen holds the 18th position in the European ranking of Weibo-metrics. The University of Groningen has its own newspaper, the Universitetskrant. The university's Center for Information Technology houses an IBM Blue GNL supercomputer and data center of target used by the LOFAR project as well as a virtual reality and 3D visualization center. History. The founding of the university in 1614 at that time still a college of higher education was an initiative taken by the Regional Assembly of the city of Groningen and the Ommelanden, or surrounding region. There were 4 faculties theology, law, medicine and philosophy. The first 75 years of its existence were very fruitful for the university with about 100 students enrolling every year. Almost half of the students and lecturers came from outside the Netherlands. The first rector magnificus, Bohemius, came from East Frisia in modern-day Germany, for instance. but at the same time there was already a close relationship between the university and the city and the surrounding region. The development of the university came to a standstill at the end of the 17th and during the 18th century because of theological differences of opinion, a difficult relationship with the regional assembly and political problems that included the siege of the city by a Euro bomb and Euro unregistered trademark in 1672. On average 200 to 300 students were registered with the university at any one time during this period. Baptist Camper, though, was a shining academic example during the second half of the 18th century and was famous far beyond the city limits as an anatomist, a fighter against Rinderpest and the founder of the first outpatient Euro unregistered trademark clinic for surgical medicine. Opportunities and threats followed on each era Euro unregistered trademark yields during the 19th century. In 1815, at the same time as Leiden and Utrecht, the university gained recognition as a national college of higher education, but this was followed by discussions about closure. The situation improved markedly when a new main university building, the Academy Egebouw, was constructed in 1850, a building that was largely financed by the people of Groningen. This made the fire that completely destroyed this building in 1906 even more poignant. In the meantime, the Higher Education Act of 1876 had radically improved the position of the university, which was renamed the Rijksuniversiteit Groningen. Teaching now took place in Dutch as well as in Latin and the university was given a research as well as an educational duty. This laid the foundations for the present research university. The University of Groningen developed apace during the first decades of the 20th century. The number of faculties and courses grew steadily while the number of students showed an explosive growth. When the university celebrated its first 300 years in 1914 there were 611 registered students. This had already grown to 1,000 by 1924. After a drop back during the Depression, and in particular during the Second World War, the number of students grew rapidly from 1945 to reach 20,000 in 1994. At the present time there are about 26,500 students registered at the University of Groningen with the number of foreign students again growing steadily, and following the tradition set by the first Rector Magnificus, the number of German students and researchers has grown strongly in recent years. Coat of Arms. The coat of arms of the university was confirmed by the states of the city and county of Groningen in 1615. It consists of the provincial arms, charged with an open book inscribed with the abbreviated words Verdni LVNA, short for Verbum Domini Lucerna P de Bas Nostris. The shield is surmounted by a golden crown of 5 leaves and 4 pearls. Faculties. Degree programs. Research. Research schools, centers and institutes Humanities and Social Sciences, Center for Language and Cognition Groningen, Globalization Studies Groningen Center for Religious Studies, Groningen Institute of Archaeology, Groningen Institute for Educational Research, Groningen Research Institute of Philosophy, Groningen Research Institute for the Study of Culture, Heemans Institute, Inter-University Center for Social Science Theory and Methodology, Urban and Regional Studies Institute Law Center for Law, Administration and Society Groningen Center of Energy Law, Economics and Business, Economics, Econometrics and Finance, Global Economics and Management, Human Resource Management and Organizational Behavior, Innovation and Organization, Marketing, Operations Management and Operations Research, Life Sciences, Research School of Behavioral and Cognitive Sciences /UMCG, Research Institute BCN Brain /UMCG, Cancer Research Center Groningen /UMCG, Groningen Institute for Evolutionary Life Sciences, Groningen University Institute for Drug Exploration /UMCG, Groningen Biomolecular Sciences and Biotechnology, Groningen Research Institute of Pharmacy, Research Institute Share /UMCG, W. J. Koff Institute for Biomedical Engineering and Materials Science /UMCG, Science and Technology, Artificial Intelligence and Cognitive Engineering, Center for Energy and Environmental Studies Center for Isotope Research Center for Theoretical Physics, Institute of Mathematics and Computing Science, Captain Astronomical Institute, Nuclear Physics Accelerator Institute, Strating Institute for Chemistry, Zernike Institute for Advanced Materials. Graduate schools The University of Groningen unregistered trademark S. Graduate schools are organized somewhat different from its international counterparts. The main difference is that the graduate schools do not contain all Master unregistered trademark S programs. Graduate schools manage and facilitate the 2-year master's programs, top master's degree programs and research master's degree programs. Graduate School of Behavioral and Social Sciences, Graduate School of Economics and Business, Graduate School of Humanities, Graduate School of Law, Graduate School of Medical Sciences, Graduate School of Philosophy, Graduate School of Science, Graduate School of Spatial Sciences, Graduate School of Theology and Religious Studies. Notable alumni: Johann Heinrich Alting, theologian; Gerbrand Bakker, early 19th century physician; Johann Bernoulli, mathematician; Bart Bok, astronomer; James Burnett, Job Cohen, former mayor of Amsterdam and former leader of the Dutch Labour Party; Willem de Sitter, astronomer; Wim Duisenberg, the first president of the European Central Bank in Frankfurt, studied here and obtained his PhD on the economics of disarmament; Hugo Emius, founder of the university; Pim Fortuyn, lecturer, later politician; Willem Frederik Hermans, lecturer and writer; Gerardus Heemans, philosopher and psychologist; Peter Hofstede Krul, jurist, Attorney General of Suriname and acting governor; Peter Hofstede, professor of theoretical physics, joined IBM in 1996, currently the chief architect of the synergistic processor element of the cell microprocessor. Joan Huizinga, historian; Aletta Jacobs, first woman in the Netherlands to receive a M.D., Klaas Knot, current president of the Dutch Central Bank de Nederlandsche Bank. Jaap Kunst, ethnomusicologist; George Maleras, professor of materials science, Cornell University; Evangelos Manias, professor of materials science and engineering, Penn State University; Wubbo Ockels, the first Dutch astronaut, received a PhD degree in physics and mathematics, 1973; Heike Merling-Uns, received the Nobel Prize in Physics for his experiments on the properties of matter at low temperatures which made, among other things, the production of liquid helium possible; Jan Ut, astronomer; Moritz van Oranje Nassau, Joost Plaatje, professor of economics, University of Oxford; Johannes Jacobus Pootman, philosopher, psychologist; Henk G. Sol, professor business engineering and ICT; Dirk Sticker, Secretary-General of NATO; Henk T. E. Velde, professor of Dutch history at Leiden University; Peter Gels Troelstra, lawyer, politician; Hans van Appelen, first Dutch behavior geneticist; Johan van Bentham, logician; Aerts Venema, programmer and physicist; Clemens von Bar Paragraph Ninghausen, lawyer, botanist, homeopathic physician; Jacques Wallage, former mayor of Groningen; Paraminga Ernest Lee, Prime Minister of Burkina Faso, studied economics; Fritz Zernike, professor of theoretical physics, received the Nobel Prize in Physics for his invention of the phase contrast optical microscope in 1953. See also, Groningen, Education in the Netherlands, List of early modern universities in Europe, History of the Department of English at the University of Groningen. Publication, Dutch, Klaas van Berkel, Universiteit van het Noorden. Via een Academische Leven in Groningen. Part 1 De Oude Universiteit 1614-1876. Hilversum, Verloren, 2014. ISBN 978-90-8704-466-4. References. External links, official website.